Hi everyone, I'm Miss Carrero. I'm a biology teacher here at the high school, and today we're going to be doing the grape osmosis lab. So the purpose of this lab is to see whether solutions are hypertonic, isotonic, or hypotonic. We're going to first weigh the grapes to see if their mass changes between today and tomorrow. So we want to weigh them because we want to see if water is going into the grape or out of the grape. So I'm going to weigh the rest of these grapes. The information is in the table for you, and we're going to come back when I start the rest of the lab.
A few moments later.
Okay, so now we've weighed our grapes, and all of the weights are in your table, and we have our three solutions. So we have our water, our grape juice, and our corn syrup. Now take a second to think about what each one of these contains and make a prediction on which one you think would be hypertonic, hypotonic, or isotonic. So take a second to think about that right now. All right, so now I'm going to start by putting these solutions into our cups. Now we will be adding 50 milliliters of each solution into the cups. So I'm going to measure out the water first. And when you measure, you want to make sure you're looking at the meniscus, which you probably learned last year. So the meniscus is the very bottom of the curve of the solution in the graduated cylinder. So by looking at this, it's a little below the meniscus, so I'll need to add just a little bit. So now it should be pretty close. Maybe take out a little bit. And as you can see now, the bottom of the meniscus is at 50 milliliters. So we're going to add that into our first water cup, and it should be covering the grape. I'm going to put that graduated cylinder off to the side and move on to our grape juice. So again, measuring out 50 milliliters of grape juice. That's about right. We just need enough to cover. And then for the corn syrup, because it's a viscous solution, it's really thick, it's hard to measure that in a graduated cylinder. So we're just going to add enough corn syrup to cover the grape. Just gotta open it. So as you can see, it's really thick. Just enough to cover. All right, so I am going to add the rest of the solutions to the cups, and we'll check back with the mass tomorrow to see if any of the mass has changed.